This Nakpanduri Central Electoral Area. I'm the person of Mahama. Yeah, first of all, we have finished our work and we are to present it. First, the first question was identify this key individual among the three groups in your government. So first, we have the problems here, the problem that is facing in our area, especially Nakpanduri Central Electoral Area. We have a school that we call Presby Primary School. Actually, this school, it worries us a lot. The school, it has collapsed years ago. And because of that, the low attendance is down. The low enrollment is down. So the school, it has totally collapsed. And we also have the stakeholders. The stakeholders, they are the what? We call them parents, they are one. School management committees, they are also what? The stakeholders. We also have chiefs, they are also part. The community, and then assemblymen, students, and that of teachers. They are all what? Stakeholders. We also have information holders, where if you want to know much about the school, the primary school that collapsed, if you come here, the Presby student, if you want to know the information, if you contact them, they'll tell you much about the school. We also have teachers in primary school. Teachers in primary school. The teachers that is teaching the students there, if you want the information there, if you contact, they'll tell you more about the school. And already we know, the school is a mission school, which is Presby Church. And they started with them, the school. And if you want to know much about the problem of the school, the Presby Primary School, if you ask Presby Church, they will give you more much about this. And the last one, we have GS. They are the what? The key factor. They know about it. We can give a lot of complaints to GS to come and look at the school or to rebuild the school still up to date. The school is harming. So here we also have influence for or against. So this place, I'm going to separate them. I want to talk about the against, from there we move to for. Influence for or against. The against, they are the what? The landowners. Already the school is located at Nambuk, and which is one man give his own land for the church and the build the primary school there. So when you look at it, because the school is collapsed, the owner of the what? The land will against, because already we know very well that nowadays the land is very expensive. So he's urging the what? The school to build it, if not to make for the family properties. Second, we have another one, which is Presby Church will be against. Yes. Why? They were against for the what? GS. The lay complaints for the GS to build the school, they didn't build. So these 2 points, they are working together because they want the school to what? To build for the children to what? To go to their school. So I'm going to talk about 4. The parents and community, especially Namgo, as I've already said, they also don't agree because they are what? Fighting for the school to what? To restart. But because they didn't build, the community will not let the change, and then the landowner to what? To take the land. They are pushing the GS to what? To build the school. So this is our work plan. First one, we have they said, what can we do to make? And I think the first person who is what? The Ghana Education Service. They will what? Try to do something for things to go better for the what? The primary school. And who will do this? The school management committees. They will also what? Do it so that for the school to what? To build. When will they do this short run and what? Long run. So we look at it, and I think the period that you do it will be what? 25th October and 2024. Action. Those who will put action, I think that is the what? Community what? Members. They will put action. So, and those that will also what? Propose, they are the what? Government. They will propose for the school to what? To stand fair. We also have parents, teachers, and association. They will also make things better. So I think it's also one major factor there to help the GS, parents, teachers, and association. They will also make things better. Who will do this? I think Chief can also what? Put his hand on it so that it will work. And I think the duration will be what? 1st November 2024. And the action, I think Ghana Education Service, it has appeared there. They will also put action. The proposal, those who propose, that's the chief, to also what? Support the Ghana Education Service, that's GS. And the last one, community members, those who make things better. I think community members can also what? Put their hand on it so that things will make better for the what? The school. And the parents also do also help for them to what? To do it very well. I think in declaration we have 5th December 2024. And we have CISO. This place is very important. The CISO, he has been visiting the school frequently. All the documents that is that primary school, CISO have everything. So I think CISO can also put action on it. And those who also want to propose, I think school management committee can also want propose for the school to make. Okay, thank you very much. I think your clap is so good. I wish you would have clapped with your vaccines. All right.
Yes. In his presentation, he indicated that this particular school is a mission school. We don't know whether government or GES has absorbed the school or not. So he's calling GES, but we don't know whether they have absorbed the mission school. Two, don't you think that the stakeholders where the community is brought, per the definition of a community, parents are in the community, school management committee are in the community, the assemblymen or assembly persons are in the community, the students are in the community, teachers, some of them are in the community, per the definition of a community. Don't you think the community has covered the other points of stakeholders? So if you could, by my opinion, if you could scrap the community out, because the community has covered the other people that you have mentioned. Thank you very much.
So the first one was a question, the second one is a suggestion.
Let me tell you briefly about the school. It's a business school, and
government has to
a lot. First, the school itself.
Government have.
Okay.
A mission school, but the way the situation of the school, the Presbyterian Church has decided to come with their own private school. And now they are managing the private school more than the government school. And the building too is not good. And some of the students are running away from the government school to the private school because they have infrastructure. Thank you very much.
Has the school been, adopted by the GES?
Yes.
Okay. I think your question is answered. So the next person.
My question is under the action plan. Please, under the action plan, what can we do to make things better? And the Western Road Ghana Education Service, and then under it, I can see they have teachers association and then community. They said, what can you do to make things better? So I think their problem was the school doesn't have infrastructure. So I think those kind of things should be there, not GES and whatsoever.
Okay, with that we should have consulted.
I'm having numerous questions to ask.
Please summarize your questions.
My co-worker, Mr. Daniel. Yeah, based on your presentation, you made mention that Nakpanduri Presbyterian Primary School has collapsed, and I'm actually the member of that school or that church. Right. So last week I visited the school and I saw that teachers and students were in the school and teaching was ongoing. But you made mention that the school has collapsed. I want to find out, why does the school collapse? My second question is,
that's 6 units.
It has to do with the stakeholders. Yes, at that aspect, I think the Reverend Minister and then the also in charge of the church is supposed to be part of the stakeholders, so that if there is any question, they can ask them. But I don't understand where the reason why the church is a visiting and yet the shareholders, prison members are not that. Thank you.
If you do it wrongly, they will hold your phone up.
Yes.
You see that? If you go and you lie, you see that your orders are fact checking you. They will fact check you. So be really very careful. If you go and you don't do it very well, you face the same opposition.
Yes.
They will tell you that you are lying. We know the school. What you are talking about is not the truth. You didn't speak with the stakeholders. You didn't do the background work very well. right? Once it's not a fact-checking process, I think that the fact that somebody raises an issue, say, but this school didn't collapse. It is the same thing. If I presented this at a radio station, somebody from the group will say, oh, you are lying. This school didn't collapse. So for me, the essence of it is the evidence. Make sure your evidence is solid. You have pictures, you have photographs, you have voices, like everything you can have that will suggest a problem. You are good to go. If not, you will have the same challenge. 2, in finding out the problem, who and who did you speak to? It is not only you, your view. That's why we talk about the stakeholders. Did you actually speak with them? Did you bring them together and hear their voices? Just to validate the issue and the problem. If you haven't done your stakeholder mapping very well and spoken to all the stakeholders, there's also going to be a problem. Because one of them, like one father said, I am a person from the school. I know the school. This school didn't collapse. You get the same voice. I'm sure in the process of collecting your data and your information, if you were involved, you would have also pointed this out before it really becomes a public issue. Did you get that? So all of these processes are for all of us to be able to check one another and to ensure that we will do the right thing. But it's an example of the opposition you would face if you don't make sure that you get the right kind of data. They will come at you with cutlasses, with a lot of noise, and before you know it, the issue becomes political football and we'll lose it up. Is that okay? Yeah, so we are just practicing, but the issues that come up suggest that if you go into a serious work, this is the kind of thing that would come. Make sure you do your research very well. Make sure your information is solid. And one of the things I will talk to you about when we are doing the last session is evidence. How can you collect evidence? They say pictures no lie. But if you are talking about the broken school, we have the picture. You take it every side of the school. You show the picture. You show it now. Facebook is there. This is the picture. Can you say this is what the school? If you have the picture here, there will have been any problem, right? You go and speak to the people themselves. The children who are going there, the parents who are in those community, the head teacher who is there, you will speak to them. We were wondering whether the school is still a mission school or has been absorbed by GES. We speak to the mission that owns the school. The resident pastor or whoever authority is also, his voice is there. You go and also speak to GES. So before you go out on radio or you go and confront Ghana Education Service at this level, you would have taken all of these steps. And that now you have the information. Then based on that information, you do your action plan. Where do we go? Now we have the information. What are we going to do? Then your action plan becomes evidence-based. And you are likely to get results with that evidence-based information that really not doing the right thing. It's a hard work. It needs dedication and commitment. If you don't have it, you'll be trouble. Is that okay? Right. So any other reflections on their presentation? Yes, I want my madam.
Presby school na po. Ntias siya yola beki batana ya butumi was mwanan bimban mwalan kana. Nite kilang batari. Transien leng wapia school na puna lekote faka. To wabong bisna tran tu ligi ngi aba total na was to ba na school na. Bagi ba adina diyet bana abalaw. Saya ada dalam bab kumpulan. So malah kawan dengan nak punya.
Primary school.
Primary school. Primary school nani rumah sana kombes. Dapat di 3 years, 5 years.
Primary school. Not.
Lalu nak lantai dari pa. So wapia mana? School na. Abang dapat dapat dia ya. Gana pun tak buat nanti bapaknya. Ngahnya dia yang kelulu buta alam tahu dah semua cewek mau lagi kebalik buta jangan alam tahu buta pergi bak waktu tu mau kedai. So nana rumah nak lebih mama pun ada yang pun ada dengan.
Madam has said that it is indeed true that the school has collapsed. Because Plan Ghana Loving Minds introduced a certain program, and she was part of the women they engaged to help teach the children. And according to her, sometimes they would have to roam from house to house looking for people to bring to come and teach.
Yes.
And sometimes if you meet people each day, tomorrow you will not see the person, you rather get B. Yeah. And that it was actually a Herculean task. And that what has been said about the school is indeed true. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Rather, actions proposed, not actions and then proposed. So one we go and one to do, let it just be a simple conversation.
Thank you very much.
Of collecting evidence and then planning with the evidence and then subsequently taking action. Like, what is your experience around that?
Before you can go out, whether on the radio or whatever, you must have your facts and figures. You must be sure that the information you are presenting is correct reflection of what you are saying. And I also got to know that it is good even if somebody is a stakeholder and you know the person is even difficult or the person will not be on your side, but you try to approach the person. You have to look at a strategy of approaching the person to know the person view and let the person know that this is what you are about before you present it. Thank you.
Now, why use where the school has collapsed? The one school is in the school what the school in the the minister on the ground, but who do private school. That they challenge the secretary member near the minister on Allow so no school at Amigo to get swept together school and now you are never school number and school number at the two. Now just that what lady ability as no area. You know until president and is school high. You in bandana, you are the school number at the two. What lady ability as no area. Madam. I'm just apologizing to them that I'm not denying that the school, yes, but the issue is that last week I visited the school, though the enrollment is very few, just that the school has collapsed. But with the presentation of my friend that he said the school has collapsed. That's why that made me say that the school didn't collapse, just that the enrollment and the teachers are very low. So at the moment we then thought that no, I'm just against it that no, the school is not in existence. No, I know that it's in existence. And it didn't collapse. So that's what I'm just apologizing to them. They still taking me high, thinking that I'm condemning them or what. No. Even though I personally and the local place I want a problem on that. So it's okay. But all the same, we did well for your presentation. I really like it. Thank you very much. God bless you all.
So you see, school. I don't know, down 2019 or so, that was former DC. Is my uncle, Honorable Majid Dut. With the press, with the media, it came to my attention. I asked only two questions. That Bunkpurugu Road, when you are from Nakpanduri going to Bunkpurugu, we don't have street lights. And then I posed this question that the Brisbane primary school is my former school. The 6-unit grassroots block has been collapsed. So what is the way forward? You deny it and then later on he said that yes, they will construct. He has given the contract for them to construct. Up now, the primary school has not been constructed.
It's lying down.
It's lying down on the floor. So what we are saying, we are on the ground and then it is true. That I even asked them, me, I'm there. I witness. So, Lom Community Radio and then the TV station They asked me my proposal, and I said that I'm in the ground. What I'm saying is the facts, because I'm in media. If you are media, then you are not giving credibility to what you are saying. It's not fair. And I was telling that if he is denying it, he should come to Nakpanduri and check whether the school is a good condition or not. Thank you very much.
Right. And when we come to the next session, we want to see which one of you, the communities, will take up an issue like that. And for example, the issue you raised, one of the things I will be happy is you said 2019. Let's see between 2022 to 2025, the Million-Term Development Plan, have they put this school matter inside here? The current assembly member that we have, has he raised the school issue there? The unit committee people, have they raised the issue there? Because before they did the 2022-2025 annual action plan, they did community action plans. It is that which became the district action plan, right? So let's see whether the community also raised that as a priority. And when we go to the assembly also included that in the Million-Term Development Plan. And then also whether within the 4 years, now next year is the end of the 4 years. Which year have they said they are actually going to do it, apart from the 2019 that you asked the question? But we collect all of this evidence, then it becomes easier for us. Because as I said yesterday, we are going to do community forums where we bring the assembly to come to your communities and do town hall, give you the opportunity for you to ask this question. Before they come, yesterday I told you, you should have done all of this check, some of the issues that you are interested in, and use the facts to ask questions and get explanation. Sometimes the problem may not be the assembly. It may be that when they were expecting the money to come, it hasn't come. So my father used to say that even deaf, when deaf goes to the house and there's no human beings, it doesn't take the house away. It will go out. You understand that? When there's no money, the assembly cannot do anything about it. You see that? So I would be happy if when all of you go back, you identify special issues, development issues in your community. Do this process and wait for them. We are happy to do that. In your case, the PM is here. He is the head of the PRCC. Even before we do the forum, you can write a petition and petition the PRCC. And the PRCC will invite either education or the DC or give it to the person who should respond to it. And by law, they are supposed to respond within 2 weeks or 3 months. That's what the law says. So we have the PM here who can enforce that. But sometimes our PRCCs and the communities, they don't do their work very well. So we have a problem.
If they don't bring the information.
What can we do? I remember when I went to Uganda came to Ghana to learn our decentralization. They also have the PRCC and the PM is in charge. When I went to one of their district counties, the PM showed me. He said, Mohammed, these are the petitions I received from my community. These are the ones I've been able to solve. Here in Ghana, I've never gone to any assembly where the PM, the PRCC will say, these are the petitions we received, these are the ones we've been able to solve. I want in Bunkpurugu case, we should start doing something like that, so that our PM will be proud. If we don't bring the petition, the PM and his committee cannot follow it up. So the first thing we will do when we go back is to identify specific problems and use some of the channels like the PRCC. Write a good letter, not insulting letter, and ask questions. And say, it is in the Million-Term Development Plan for 2022 or 2023. We didn't see anything happening. Central Administration Planning Unit, DC, can you explain to us why this thing was in the plan, but we didn't hear anything, and nothing was explained to the community? The PM will forward it through the PRCC, and we'll get some response. That is good governance. That is the voice we want you to exercise. Instead of taking cutlass and always demonstrating and cutting one another, we want you to do that kind of very informed, civilized demand for answers. Is that okay?